Welcome to day number 10, and today we are going to talk about senses. So in last few days we learned about awareness, our emotion awareness, thought awareness, state awareness, and today is all about opening our senses. So when I say senses means see, hear and feel. So see means visual, hear means auditory, and feel means kinesthetic. Now it's so important to be aware of our senses. So for example, if you see a painter, when he draws a painting, he can make out a difference between a slight color or some kind of stuff that we can't see as a normal person. If you see a musician, they can make out a difference when someone sings a song, tone, the voice modulation, or in case the feeling part. If you see a chef, so when they taste something, they can feel whether the food is, how is it going to taste. And now they have all opened their senses like visual, auditory and kinesthetic. So this exercise is very simple that you are going to do in this week. So first there are three exercises. So one is the visual part. In visual part, let's say if you see any dress or if you see any cup, just touch, just feel, just see it, see the texture, see, like make out a difference, how is the cloth. So once you do that, you'll start understanding, your visual will start opening up. For example, auditory, let's say you're talking to someone, okay, you're talking to your friend or you're talking to your boss, just see their voice modulation, when they're angry, how they talk, when they're calm, the way they talk, how like the calmness in their voice. Just notice that, because most of the time we just talk, and I don't want you should just listen to them or just talk, but go deeper, just try to understand the tonality, their voice tonality, and then the feeling. The best part of the feeling is you can just take your spouse hands, or you can take your mom's hand, your dad's hand, or your kid's hand, and just touch. Just feel the warmth when you touch them, feel the energy when you touch them, and you start seeing. The more you practice, your senses will start going to open. Now this has really played an important role in my life, because I've seen a pattern in my life when I will talk to someone, or when I'm interacting with any of colleague, when I was just listening to them, but I was not trying to go deeper. But the moment I opened my senses, everything got shifted. So when I repeat my affirmation, I feel the affirmation. So when I let's say when I'm doing one-on-one coaching session with anyone, I just don't listen to them, but I understand the way they talk. When they're feeling low, the voice suddenly gets low. When they're excited, when they're sharing some win with me, suddenly their voice modulation is at a very different level. Let's say for example, I have a small pet, his name is Oscar. When I touch him, I feel the warmth in his energy, or when I see him, I can make it out that something he wants to talk, or probably he's not keeping well. So when you open its senses, a lot of things gets a shift. So I want you should practice this, and feel free to share your experience. Yeah, I'm going to see you in the next video. So do remember, visual, auditory and kinesthetic. See you.